Alright, welcome to Nosy Joe's Motovlog. Today we are at Wabash Cannonball Motorcycle Club in Wabash, Indiana. We're doing their Grand Prix race, which kind of kicks off their season before they get into regular old motocross. You might wonder why I did this race, because I'm not really a motocross guy, but this Grand Prix race is kind of unique. It's 50-50 woods and motocross track, and I thought, well, at least I'd be able to do half of it pretty well and kind of fake it through the rest, and that's what I did. Just kind of rolled over the hills and made the best of it on my 2018 FE 501. Wabash Cannonball Motocross Track is one of the oldest continuously operating tracks in the Midwest. I'm not sure if there's any of them that are actually older. It goes back to the 1930s. So I grew up near Wabash originally and always knew of the track, but I didn't grow up racing motorcycles or anything like that, so I'd never had a chance to ride it. So I thought I'd check it out today, which was the 31st of May, 2025. It's a really great day to do it. Sunny, dry conditions, high of like 71 degrees. Just really kind of perfect. There'd been some rain the night before, but didn't get this far north, so all the good track prep they'd done and everything really worked out. Really kind of the first dust I'd get to ride in this year. Hardly had to do an air cleaner change. A little rocky section right here. But yeah, it was fun. It was an hour-long race, so the moto guys thought that was long. Air scramble guys like me thought that was short. But yeah, my style of riding isn't conducive to going all out for 30 minutes. It's about conserving energy over 2 hours. Oftentimes, 2 hours and 20 minutes, depending on how the race ends up. So this seemed short to me. I think I did about 6 laps. Everything was kind of manual timing and scoring, so there wasn't a printout saying all this stuff, but I think I did about 6 laps. Might have done 8 laps, I guess, because I kind of looking at my videos, it didn't last the whole time. That's why I don't know the total time or total number of laps, but like this lap here was 8 minutes and 6 seconds. My Garmin watch said I had 59 and a half minutes of moving time, so somewhere in that 6 to 8 lap time frame. You definitely lose track. You can see guys catching big air over the rhythm section. Is this rhythm section? I don't know. I watch motocross, I don't do it. But yeah, I just tried to kind of hug the sides over doing the jumps and kind of stay out of people's way and make up speed as I kind of on the backside of the hill. This is kind of interesting. This was kind of the slickest area of the track for me. This was real dry, dusty kind of pinwheel thing they had us do. Kept going smaller and smaller radius into the circle, and then you go back out the other way. It's a good skill builder, but yeah, my tires were slipping on this a little bit. I don't have dry, dusty tires. I don't have anything for that combination. This was kind of a weird place to decide what to use. They said when you're just running the motocross to run the MX-53 Dunlop, which I don't even have that tire in my arsenal. I knew the woods would be pretty much freshly cut for this race. I got a little loose right there. So I just kind of kept my normal setup with my BE33S on the back and GX20 on the front. And that was fine, honestly, because they have a little bit of kind of hybrid gummy going on with them, which was actually good for both the hard pack and the kind of freshly cut trail with some roots and stuff that we had. That was kind of a tricky little spot right there. turn here. And kind of had to jump back up onto the track here. They definitely made use of every little bit of their property to make this about a 2-mile course, they said. But it was fun. You were kind of hopping on and off the track, back into the woods. So yeah, I didn't really do any special bike setup. I talked to some guys beforehand, like, yeah, do 2 clicks stiffer on your forks for the jumps, but I knew I wasn't really going to be doing jumps, and so basically I said, you know what, I'm used to the bike the way it's set up right now. I just did a hair scramble last week. I knew from the hair scramble the suspension needs some work, but I wasn't about to tune it just for this race. So I just kind of kept it familiar and ran it, and that was fine. There's a guy here stuck on my right. I have to kind of go around him. There was a couple little tricky spots in these woods that people get hung up on because of the roots and stuff. There's little bridge crossings, potentially slick. I didn't really have any trouble with them. Definitely a lot of tight turns and some ruts, and then these drop-offs like this one. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but I mean, kind of vertical drop-offs, which were fine if you were expecting them, but boy, if you carried any speed going into them, you might find yourself at the bottom of them real fast. We'll climb up through the roots there. Now we're out near the road. And we do another drop off, and the trick is the cut up left right there, but I didn't really figure that out till later and came all the way out to the end here. But see, that guy cut that left corner and got back around me, so yeah, I needed to be doing that. Kind of rooty off-camber section there. Then back out to the motocross track. Out at the main entrance. Cut through by this little stump here. And then the bigger jumps along the main drive entrance. That's pretty much going to be it. I just wanted to show you guys what the course was like and prove that I did it and I survived, and hopefully come back next year really enjoyed. First time at Wabash Cannonball. Later.